Hi everyone, welcome back. Sorry last week we did not do a video, but we both were getting over a cold and I didn't have a voice.
Yeah, unfortunately we both kind of got everything that's going around here in Wisconsin, so we're feeling much better, and we do apologize for missing 1 week, and boy, a lot has happened in that week, so we've got a lot to talk about this week.
It is heated up
a
big
lot
time
to cover. If you're a prepper, into prepping, and just everyone in general, there's a lot we have to talk about today, so let's get started.
Let's get to it. Okay everyone, I'm sure on your news, if you watch news at all or even on the internet, all you're just seeing this nonstop. It's plastered everywhere. Israel Hamas,
Yes.
Israel, Palestine, Israel. Just
Yes, and
yeah.
you know, it's a very complicated situation, and I don't really want to get into all the details, but really what it comes down to, and unfortunately, in the news you're seeing a lot of literally protest on United States soil of what's happening with Israel responding to what happened when they were attacked. And really, Israel was brutally attacked. Women and children brutally murdered. And now they're responding, and people are protesting because they're responding to an attack on them. And that's really not what this video is about. This video is about how we need to be prepared more than ever because of the uncertainty of what can happen in the world.
If you're a prepper, or even you just prep just to have stuff for an emergency,
Right.
now's the time to take it to a whole nother level and really think about it. Are we going to war?
Exactly.
Is that a possibility? Will our prices of food and water and everything that we get every day
Right.
just skyrocket? Gas?
Right.
How much you pay for gas?
So just yesterday I paid $4.49 a gallon for gas, and that's when oil is right now hovering between that $89, $90 a barrel. And what could happen, and I just saw this on an article on Bloomberg, that what could happen with an all-out war when more get involved here in this conflict between Israel and Hamas, gas could spike up to $150 a barrel. And the ripple effects of that are going to be, not only are we going to be paying $5.50, $6 a gallon for gas, but it's going to cause inflation to skyrocket again because so many things, are dependent on oil for getting produced, for the heating part of them, for getting produced, and then getting to the stores. So not only are we going to be paying more every day to fill our cars up with gas, which takes money out of our pocket, we have less money in our pocket, but also it's going to cost the goods we're going to the store to buy to keep going up in inflation.
And for a lot of us, we're going into winter, and the holidays are here and then winter comes. We tend to buy more things because we're kind of hunkering down for the cold weather inside. So even now, you see prices. We're looking at butter. We went grocery shopping together this morning. Yeah. You had a day off from work.
Exactly.
Let's go together. And so we both were looking at prices, and we noticed that $1 here, $2 there in just the last week or so.
Right.
At Walmart of all places.
Yes.
So
butter had been going around $4.98 a pound, and now we just paid $5.98 a pound. So that's almost a 25% increase from just a couple of weeks ago when it was only $4.98 a pound. Yeah. It's those little things that are going to make everything more expensive. So when we talk about prepping, I'm really talking about being prepared and what you can do and things you can do now, because not only is it important to stock up, buy in bulk, try to find the best prices on things, but there's also things you can do. We've been trying to do all of our grocery shopping in one trip, so maybe we only have to go one time within the next 2 weeks, because Aries is going to join us. Hi, Aries.
You want to come to the store?
So again, we're trying to do everything in one trip because you're just saving trips, which part of being a prepper is being prepared for anything that can happen. And like I said, we've had just so much uncertainty, and I don't know where this is going to lead. But also, you look at the Fed's been trying to get inflation down to about 2%. So they've been raising their interest rates. New home mortgage rate has hovered around that 7.25 to 7.3%. Well, when inflation keeps going up, those interest rates are as well. And that's going to keep crippling the U.S. housing market, the U.S. construction market. So even the article I was reading in Bloomberg was talking about a prolonged war at all with Israel and Hamas and in that area could tip our economy because we're right on that edge now. It could trip us into a global recession because of the prices of everything going up, and they had already been going up. So instead of coming, back down and inflation coming down like we were hoping, now we're going to be going back up, the exact opposite of what we wanted.
Exactly. Okay, everyone. As we're back, the biggest thing is really the oil prices. Is there going to be a war here in the United States on our soil? I don't think so, but you never know if you're not prepared for it. And one thing I've noticed too by talking to friends and other people about the situation, ammo is going up.
Right. Yes.
From like a few weeks ago to somebody last month to compare to now, like right now, this weekend.
Right.
Yeah, so prices on everything, including that, your self-defense stuff that you buy in bulk and you get a deal, that's not so much a deal anymore. So check into that as well. Okay?
Yeah,
That's something we don't talk about because we're not a gun channel. We don't
Right.
talk about guns, but
Thanks,
we are
Aries.
prepared. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I got to straighten that out.
Yeah. So again, like what we were saying is, not to like cause a run on the stores or something like that and run out and stock up on everything like people did when the pandemic hit, and everyone went crazy and ran out and got toilet paper. What we're saying is start making those smart decisions. Have that backup of things. Buy things now before they do go way up, but also, just being prepared. Part of being a prepper is being prepared, and we're just trying to get that message out to people that we do live in a huge world of uncertainty right now, and anything could happen. Like we mentioned, we took a week off from doing videos, and all of a sudden we have this Israel Hamas war that nobody saw coming, unfortunately. So do me a favor, if you like what you're seeing, like I always say, give us a thumbs up. If you get some value out of the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you want one of these mugs, look at the link down below. You can get one of these great mugs too. Help support the channel. Anything to add to that?
Yes, and on the final note really is we're still prepping. We don't want anything to happen. Aries doesn't want nothing to happen. Do you? No?
Aries is helping us out.
Yeah, so remember, prep not only for yourself, but your family, your children, your pets, your
Yes.
home. Be prepared. Have your self-defense stuff ready to
Right.
go. Again, the basics, you gotta have plenty of water. You gotta have plenty of food. You have to have a can opener for canned food that lasts for years on the shelf. All these simple little things that we forget about. What if the power goes out?
Yeah.
Wow.
And have plenty of food for Aries and Angel.
She
Yes.
likes AC during the summer and she likes heat during the winter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is there's never been a more important time to be prepared. Be prepared, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, everybody. Be safe. We wish you all well. See you next week. Bye.